again, and I told y'all here is my home, the padded room y'all see it here, man. And I told y'all sometimes, nah, all the time I bring the best of the best up here, and I think that I got another one of those that are on the rise right now. And we kind of been tracking each other down, but now that we're here, I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Man, you already know it's your boy Everyday Sunny, man, Mr. Hamilton himself. You feel me? We outside, man. Shout out to my dog Waffles for getting me up through here, man.
Yo, listen, man. I told him before we got to start, we gonna talk. Like, I don't want to have this political conversation. Just like, hey, what you got going on? What you doing? This, that, and third. I just want to know, how do you feel about the music industry right now? Because they'll Google you after this shit. They'll be like, yeah, he's something like a big deal anyway. But how do you feel about the industry right now? Like,
business. It's not fun anymore. It's business. They made it like they made it more so competition and business oriented. It's not about how talented you is anymore.
So tell the world about the business, because I feel like you're aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you're aggressive because it's like a person that's just gonna go outside and you just gonna keep on digging into our strike or one way or the other, and I'm just gonna keep on trying everything. You put your own shows on, you do your own tours, like you do whatever it is that you need to do that makes you relevant. So what's those things like? Why? Like, what's the drive? What's the drive to keep on going and be like, I'm just gonna keep on pushing this shit?
Doubt would be a lot of it. Doubt would be a lot of it, and people saying, oh, you know, you can't do it. You know what I mean? It'd be that. It'd be more so like proving a point. Therefore, like I want to show you, like, you waste your time for like skipping out on me for this situation. Like, you could be winning right here instead of you being stagnated right there.
How do you feel when, like, you see other artists that, because to me I feel that you have the look, you have the music, the marketing for what you do as a sole component, I see that makes sense. How do you feel when you see like a lot of this bullshit that be out here and you be like, ain't no way in the world this is happening? Like,
I'm a G. I'm a passionate person. I be hurt, boy. I swear, I be like, God damn, boy. Why I can't hit that? I mean, I'm like, boy, motherfuckers, like, they luck up and then they just be like, I don't know. I feel like I be around the people that could throw me a bone. You feel what I'm saying? Then I be feeling like, okay, maybe they want to see me work hard enough and then they throw it. You feel what I'm saying? But then it be like, maybe not. Maybe they like, man, he got to figure it out on his own, just like we did. Because if we throw him this bone, he might.
Do you like? That's what I'm saying. Do you feel like some of the people be nervous of what you're going to do if you got the chance to blow? Because independently from what it looks like it's a good thing, it's working for you. But if people understood like the hard times that you have to go through being an independent artist, and if you get that one shot at it, you'll go crazy. But why you feel like these friends of yours don't be like, all right, let me just make sure that he get on as hard as he work?
That's just the question I be asking myself. Like, I be baffled. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like anybody I'm around, we can win together. If not, I can make you more bigger than what you are too. But you know what I mean? But some people don't see it that way. Some people, you know what I mean? They what we used to call them in school, jocks. They want to be ball hogs. You know what I'm saying? So it's like what you say? It's a one-way street when it comes to certain things like that. Like, you could be like, that's why I say your network is your net worth. So it's like they expect you to ping pong off some of that shit automatically. Not some people can, some people can't. Like, I know all these people, I still haven't got a big feature yet. Speaking of
knowing like a lot of these people, and
I mean, I be knowing them on a personal level. Right. Once you sit in my chair, that's personal.
That's the next thing that I would say, because I don't want to say that you're a celebrity barber, because I feel like your celebrity is beyond that shit. Like, that's cool shit. Yeah, okay, cool, whatever. Yeah. But I feel like
I feel the same way.
Yeah, like that's
you can't really put no title on me for it. It's like
right.
there's no title on it. It's because it's like I'm gonna elevate in different ways. Like if it's not gonna work here, I'm gonna work there. So.
Right. So when you, all right. So let me ask you this: when you're cutting these celebrities, like you can name a couple of people, like when you're cutting them and you know that these are great opportunities, or your music might be playing and stuff like that. What makes you, you know, hold the urge to be like, damn, maybe we could do a record, or maybe we could do that, and just keep it a professional on the barber tip, because this is something that I do as a business, and I don't. Really
well, when I get around it, you feel me? You really don't really get much into the music side of things, you feel me? It be like real deal on personal shit. Yo, niggas telling me what they got going on, you feel me? I'm telling them what I got going on. And it just be excluding the music out of it, you feel what I'm saying? Cause I feel like y'all see what I got going on, man. It's like, it's self-explanatory, you feel what I'm saying? And, you know what I mean? And I feel like, if I ask for a feature, you feel what I'm saying? They be like, oh man, you know I can't, you know what I mean? I can't charge you that.
Cause it's like a, yeah, cause it's like a thin line.
You're like, what could you charge me? Or you don't want to charge me, like how can I go about it? Like I'm trying to, you know what I mean, reach a different level, cause I done tried everything else to me.
And you had some of the biggest in that chair, cause I done seen some clips and I'm like, yo. And that's what, and instantly, for anybody.
I done had some of the biggest in my chair, and I done had some of the people who put the biggest on in my chair. You get what I'm saying? Like from their boss, who put them, who got them where they need to be to get that boost. You feel me? I cut them too. I cut the boss's boss. You know what I mean? So it's like, and that go from, that's like, I cut damn near probably like 80% of the entertainment culture, if you want to say, depending like in the fields of it. Like I cut club owners, I cut the security guards, I cut the party promoters, I cut the DJs, I cut the artists, you feel me? I cut the management, you feel me? I cut, you know what I mean? I cut, like,
yo, you know what's
all over the board. Like,
this is what we gonna do. And I'm talking to you niggas out there, excuse my language with the niggas, but every time that, listen, this is what we're gonna do. Every time that they come get a haircut, we gonna make them purchase the album. As part of their fee, for real, as part of their fee, they gonna purchase the album. Okay, cool. You're about to pay this $100. I'm gonna need you to go in here and spend $9.99 or $10.99 for my album.
My shit $5.99.
Oh, so listen, that little $6, I'm gonna need you to go on your phone, pay that $6, and we gonna. That's how we gonna get. That's how we gonna get out. Yo, I guarantee you, if you sit a nigga down and be like, okay, this haircut is $100, and for that little tax, I'm gonna need you to do X, Y, Z. Boom.
Majority of them, I don't even charge them.
Nah, listen. I understand.
I just tell them to look out.
We not into community service at this point. Like we gotta look out for the community, but at the same time, when is the community gonna look out for us?
Hey man, what they say? They always tell. A wise man told me, like, as when you're a barber, man, you rich in people. You feel me?
I can respect that.
So I'm rich in people. You feel what I'm saying? So. Like I said, my network is my net worth, you feel what I'm saying? So some things I may not have to pay for, I might get on the arm. Some things I do, but that little barter that I got, it works for me.
It's ongoing.
You know what I'm saying? That's why when I was watching the Kanye shit, the Kanye documentary, I put myself, it make me feel like it's me. I'm going through the same thing he was going through, but he's a producer and I'm a barber, but we still in the same different thing. Cause I'm a supply and demand, like. You feel me? I ain't just a barber, like, you feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna get you to a point where you need to be, like, you feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna do the extra mile, like, okay, help you get your cut together and also help you get your image together, you feel what I'm saying? Depending on what it is. A lot of my clients be wanting to look like me, you feel what I'm saying? So it's like, alright, we gonna get it together.
Alright, so tell me about the latest project that you put out.
I just put out my sophomore album, Something to Prove.
Okay. And tell me about some of the records that you got on there. I know you got some dope features on there too.
Oh shit, man. The whole album to me from start to finish is just, it's solid. You feel what I'm saying? Like I got a few singles on there, you feel what I'm saying? But I felt like, you know what I mean, one of my clients, one of my partners really, J Wolf, he was like, man, at first I was just pushing my single, you feel what I'm saying? Cause I was just holding on to the music, and he like, man, you just need to go ahead and get the whole thing out. You feel me, drop a few videos, and then shop that around, you feel me?
Right.
So it's like, I don't have a favorite record on it because I feel like that's 16 solid records on that motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? It could have been more, you feel me?
Right.
It's just like, I got a whole nother EP and shit that I'm holding on to right now, you feel what I'm saying? So it's like, everything is ready, you feel me? So it's like, when I dropped that, I wanted to see what everybody was at. So I got like 6 stars on that motherfucker right now, on like different records. And it fluctuates differently too. Like one week it might be the first 4, or then one week it might be the whole middle.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
You definitely gotta be popping when you start getting stars.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Singles don't count.
Yeah, definitely.
Singles
We
don't count.
already had almost 20K streams on it. My freshman album, I did 350,000 streams on that independently, like no money behind it or nothing. And that was 2019, and then I went and sat down in prison for 15 months.
Okay. And then when you did that, you sat down for 15 months. You came back out. What was the vision? What was the vision then?
Well, before I got out, I kind of had like a plan. Before I went in, I had investors with me and stuff like that. First, we didn't know if I was gonna go to prison or not. We thinking, nah, I was just gonna catch probation or something, but that ain't falling through. So before I went in, I had solid investors, you feel me, ready to go all the way in, you feel me. So, but as I went in, the pandemic hit, and you know they retracted their investment and went a different route because they had to provide for their family during the pandemic.
Right.
So I understood that. So on the come out, I had a plan going in, but then the plan changed in the middle of it. You feel what I'm saying? And then I had a plan B that I thought was going to be a sure thing. And it didn't go that way neither, so it's like, fuck it, what you do, Sonny, what you gonna do? You gonna say fuck the rap and just get back to strictly being a barber and just let that first album go to waste, or is you gonna just go ahead and go full throttle and put everything into it? So, I said, fuck it, I'm gonna do it, because I felt like I got a bunch of people in my ear, like, bro, like you said, you got the image, you got the look, you got the momentum, you know what I mean, you got the music. It's a short thing, so it's like, why not let nobody fuck with you? So I figured like, all right, if I invest my money and my time into it, maybe somebody will come on and pick like, we gotta help this kid out. You feel what I'm saying? Like, let's make that everyday Sonny stand out. So let's put something on it. You feel me? So that was my whole thing, was trying to grab other investors, like how I did the first time with the first album. Like, I just put the first album out, no promotion, no nothing. I just dropped it. And niggas like, damn, this nigga do music?
Right.
He like, what the fuck?
Right.
He cut their hair, like, he be with him, he at the show, but now he do this, like, what don't he do? Like, you feel me? So it fucked him up. So it's like, then that's when people jumped on, like, nah, we gotta get one. I was getting bookings and everything. You feel me? Before that, I was getting bookings as just being a barber because who I was cutting, and then I'm out there, I'm popping my shit, like I'm doing haircuts outside, and, you know what I mean, just going viral, doing my own little thing, being myself, trying to switch it up on the barber side of things. Like I really wasn't even going to jump into the music until, you feel me, a lot of people, even like Money Man, and they're like, yo man, you might as well do it, get this money, it's enough out here for everybody, you feel what I'm saying? So, you know, I figured, you know what I mean, he taught me how to, you know what I mean, run the numbers on the internet, and like you already got an internet presence, shit, we help you do this, you might as well get hit. And then that's what happened.
So what's next for you as an artist?
Shit, what's next for me is like trying to find a solid situation for us. Like I'm not a person that, I mean, closed mouth don't get fed. I'm by myself with it. And shit, I put in every dollar. You feel what I'm saying? So if every dollar I put in get me there, so be it. But if I get there before they come, it's fuck.
y'all heard it here first, man. How you got the name Everyday Sonny? I always wanted to ask you that, and I never asked you that when I came to the barbershop. I was like, let me ask him, how the hell you get that name? Because it just, I don't know, it just seems like it just makes sense when I see it. It just be like Everyday Sonny. I be like, it be feeling like you like the happiest person, but then sometimes you give off the vibes like.
No cap. No cap. Like my name always been Sonny, like my nickname, like for my big homie from being in the streets or whatever. And I just had different things like in front of it. Like it was like I used to call myself Sonny Boy. Right. And then it was Turnpike Sonny because I'm from New Jersey. Right. You know what I mean? I used to then when I started my nigga Zay. One day we was in the basement at his crib in the studio, you feel me? he actually wrote a hook for me. You feel me? Like just playing around and shit. It was on one of the French Montana shits, and then he like, bro, we gonna name we gonna call you Everyday Sunny. I'm like, fuck it, and I just ran with it.
Yo, that's crazy. I was wondering, I was trying to figure that shit out for my life.
And then it just turned into something different, and that was like 2008. And,
wow.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like 2008, 2009, and I just turned everything to everyday because it was like my everyday lifestyle, my everyday grind, my everyday hustle. Like, feel me? Every day I gotta chase it. Every day is a new day, so I just stood on it, and then it was just every day.
Yeah, I ain't gonna just listen. For your size, bro, like I'm telling you, like, bro, this is like one of the flyest niggas in size. Cause ain't too many big niggas get fresh like Sonny. And this is my guy. I can't, bro. Listen.
Man, that getting fresh is a gift and a curse, boy. I'm trying to tell you, man, that shit is a gift and a curse, boy.
Listen, man.
I mean, I used to get fresh with hand-me-downs. You feel me? So this shit is just that ain't nothing. You feel me? It started from that, like. That getting fresh is giving the curse, cause like I used to borrow my homeboy shit and I'd be fresher than him and his shit. He'd be like, man, hold up, man. You feel me?
Let me get that shit back.
You feel me?
I want that shirt back.
You feel me? So I come from a long line of getting freshness. So, so when I was able to, I ain't really started getting no real money until I picked up the Clippers for real. And then it was really over. So if I touch that next tax bracket, you feel me? I'm already 100K nigga just off the Clippers.
Right.
I work, you know what I mean? And that's just being real facts. I mean, I touched my first 100 bands off the Clippers.
Wow. That's crazy.
Nothing else. Clippers. I touched my first 10K off Clippers. I touched my first 5K off Clippers, bro. Real talk. And I mean, I sold a lot of drugs growing up. I could never save though. Like, feel me? And out flipping everything. I done flipped 5 bands, but I ain't physically have my own 5 bands where I ain't owe a nigga nothing. You feel me? And it was mine. You feel me? And then
look at this.
You feel me? And then I was from doing that. I was doing 2,500 a week before I went to prison. 3,500 a week. Just off cut head, man.
Yeah. If you just want me to hold your Clippers from time to time and shit like that, just cut me on the
word. And I was doing that. I was doing that. $35 a cut, bro. I was cutting 100 a week.
Now he's doing 100.
50 100.
Yeah, 50 100 easy.
50 appointment, $100 walk-in. Man.
Yeah, $30 just to sit on that leather couch over there and play your music for him. And he ain't really trying to listen to it.
I can put a lot of deals together.
So listen, man, before we get out of here, man, let everybody know how they can follow you on social media.
Man, fuck that. Y'all can just go to, excuse my language, y'all can just go to my website, IamEverydaySunny.com. All my social media links, YouTube, anything, music, my shit, up and coming dates, concerts and all that coming up. I'll be in South by Southwest next weekend. I'll be on that Breaking the Speaker stage with Street X. Shout out to Street X, man. They done hired me as the in-house barber over there too.
It's money being paid.
So that's my new location, man. Shout out to Street X, man. That's the family now. We outside, man. Everyday shit.
Y'all already heard it here, man. It's your boy DJ Waffles on the check, and I'm going through the back door with Sonny. I promise you, I'll be in there doing something that y'all don't even know about in a little bit of time. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at DJ_Waffles. Button below, subscribe. 2 words. I'm going 8. Wow.